Focus, dude. Dude. Oh, he lives. Hey, dude.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I saw the whole thing, dude. First you were all like, whoa. And then we were like, whoa. And then you were like, whoa.
What are you talking about?
You, Mini-Man, taking on the jellies. You got serious thrill issues, dude.
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh, man. Hey, no hurling on the shell, dude, okay? Just waxed it.
So, Mr. Turtle.
Whoa, dude. Mr. Turtle is my father. Name's Crush. You're riding it, dude. Check it out. Okay, grab shell, dude.
Grab me.
Righteous! Righteous! Yeah! So, what brings you on this fine day to the EAC?
Well, Dory and I need to get to Sydney. Oh my goodness!
Whoa, kill the motor, dude. Let us see what Squirt does flying solo.
Whoa! That was so cool! Hey, Dad, did you see that? Did you see me? Did you see what I did?
You so totally rock, Squirt! So give me some fin. Noggin. Dude. Oh, intro. Jellyman, Offspring. Offspring, Jellyman.
Jellies? Sweet.
Totally. Find your exit, buddy. Do you have your exit, buddy?
Yes!
Okay, Squirt here will now give you a rundown on proper exiting technique.
Good afternoon. We're going to have a great jump today. Okay, Grandpa, step back as you hit the wall. There's a screaming bottom there to watch out. Remember, rest it, roll it, and touch it.
It's like he's trying to speak to me. I know it. You know, you're really cute, but I don't know what you're saying. Say the first thing again.
Okay, Jellyman, go. Most excellent. Now, turn your fishy tails round and swim straight on through to Sydney. No worries, man. You tell your little dude I said hi, okay?
Supplies you'll need today are blank paper, a pencil, juicy Sharpie, I'm going to start there, and some sort of coloring supplies. Crayons or colored pencils work best. I'm going to use colored pencils. To make our turtles, we're going to break it down into some basic shapes. I'm going to start with one turtle, but then we're going to add lots more to our drawing. Start with an oval shape for the back of the turtle. And then just inside of that, I'm also going to draw a parallel line, just slightly smaller than my original. Now from the head, it's kind of like a diamond shape. I'm going to start up at one end, and I'm going to give it some rounded edges. So it's like a diamond, but with rounded edges. And I'm going to put two nice eyes right here. Now for the arms, I'm going to start with two they almost look like eyebrows or mountains on either side. And then I'm going to give it a scalloped edge on the bottom side. And then for the back little feet, I'm just going to do 3 little toesies like that. And then for the middle, this one's a little bit tricky. I know we've been practicing with some shapes in your math class. What, Mrs. Lapham? Math and art? Right smack dab in the middle of the shell, we're going to draw a hexagon, a 6-sided shape. And then from each of those vertices, corners of my hexagon, I'm going to draw some lines. So now we're going to add a bunch of other turtles to our design. And did you know a group of turtles has a couple of different names, either a bale, a tern, a dole, or a nest. Here are some turtle fun facts. Number 1, turtles belong to one of the oldest reptile groups in the world, beating out snakes, crocodiles, and alligators. One last thing that we're going to do with our pencils or Sharpies is to add some value to our turtles using lines. We're going to do that by using hatching and cross hatching. So hatching would be lines in one direction, and then to make it even darker, in the areas you want to make it a little bit darker, you cross hatch where you bring your lines to another area. So I'm just going to do that in like one part of each of these designs. And do you see how it makes it look a little bit shadowed? So if you want it a little lighter, you just add hatching, and if you want to make it a little darker, you add cross hatching. Number 2, these creatures date back to the time of the dinosaurs, over 200 million years ago. Whoa! Next, we get to color our cute turtles. I'm going to use some green color for my turtles and then blue colors for my background. I like to use more than one colored pencil or crayon color for each of these things. I'm going to color in and show you that I do a little bit of light. I'll show you that first. And then I go and not only did I do the hatching, but now I'm going to add a little bit of dark around the edges of each of these shapes. Number 3, turtles are easily recognized by their bony shells. This super tough casing acts like a shield to protect them from predators. Some turtles can even tuck up their heads inside their shell for extra protection. Number 4, just like your bones, a turtle shell is actually part of its skeleton. It's made up of over 50 bones, which includes the turtle's rib cage and spine. My last step is to add the background. Now I'm just going to use kind of the side of my medium colored pencil, and I'm going to put my colors not all the way around. I want it to have kind of a ripply effect. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of light blue here and there. I'm going to put different pressure in different areas. And then I'm going to go back in with a dark blue in some areas, and I'm going to leave some white space as well. Now, when it comes to your design, you could even add other fun things like fish or something like that. Uh-oh. Number 5, contrary to popular belief, a turtle cannot come out of its shell. The turtle shell grows with them, so it's impossible for them to grow too big for it. Number 6, what a turtle eats depends on the environment it lives in. Land-dwelling turtles will munch on beetles, fruit, and grass, whereas sea dwellers will gobble everything from algae to squid and their favorite, jellyfish. Number 7, some turtles are carnivores, meat eaters, others are herbivores, plant eaters, and some are omnivores, a mixture of the two. Many baby turtles start life as carnivores but grow to eat more plants as they mature. Number 8, turtles are amniotes. They breathe air and lay their eggs on land, although many species live in or around water. Number 9, these cold-blooded creatures have an incredibly long lifespan. The oldest ever recorded passed away at the grand old age of 188 years old. Woo-wee! And number 10, sadly, many of these species of turtles are endangered. 129 of approximately 300 species of turtle and tortoises on Earth today are either vulnerable, endangered, or critically endangered, according to the IUCN. This threat includes loss of habitat, poaching, and illegal pet trade.